Welcome to the big
Focus. Okay, Noah.
yes,
Spurs fan.
yes, brother. Casual Spurs fan.
Casual Spurs fan.
Yes,
Hey, is this in your mass living room?
maybe
Living room fascination.
Yeah, let's
Obsessed. So people obsessed with living room. My mass living room.
Your mouth is good.
There was a long rant about Spurs and City, and then it kind of segue into VAR. Now on to the real deal.
Yeah.
Against Aston Villa,
Yep.
one of the biggest relegation candidate.
Yeah, Aston Villa are winners in their last 8 Premier League games. Against Spurs, draw 2, lose 6,
Oh.
losing each of the last 4 in a row.
Wow.
They last beat Spurs at Villa Park in January 2008.
No, it's fixed.
In all competitions, Spurs have won 10 of their last 11 meetings with Aston Villa, losing the other 0-1 at White Hart Lane in April 2015. Yeah.
Compelling one. So it seems like zero hope for Aston Villa. Safe to say.
Their main their Tom Heaton and
Jack Grealish.
Jack Grealish is on what?
Yeah.
But I think Tom Heaton and
Oh, you mean the injury? Is it?
yeah, Tom
like
Heaton
Wesley.
and Wesley,
He's
yeah.
not playing. Yeah.
They got their new striker. I think he just got his first goal against
Oh yeah, he did.
Bournemouth.
Yeah, he did. But they lost, right? They lost. Yeah, this guy from which country? From one of the African countries.
African country.
Yeah.
Something Sambat.
He made the headlines, but Premier League form,
Yeah.
not the best.
Not the best.
Of course, fairy tale run into the final for the EFL Cup.
Yeah.
Good luck playing against Man City.
Guess they're actually focusing on that against Man City.
Good luck, best of luck playing against Man City. But then again, Noah, it's a bit of again an upturn in Spurs season right now.
Yes.
This is coming again, back-to-back wins, right? 2 consecutive wins against Southampton, against Man City, the most notable one. Against Villa, do you see any potential banana slip?
No.
No at all.
Maybe there will be a slip. You will know.
Uh-huh.
It's Tottenham Hotspurs. What do we know?
It's happened again. It's happened again.
Save Arsenal.
Okay. So if there is to be any sort of disappointment,
Yeah.
surely not a defeat. Probably
Should be a draw lah. Yeah, if it's a draw, if it's going to be a draw, like if we play like bad lah, like against like Watford, like how we play against Chelsea and all that type of performances, no way man. I think it's we might draw man, like 0-0 game.
Oh yeah. But then again, this one, for this game in particular against Aston Villa, struggling defense, man. Struggling defense.
Yeah.
How would they put up with Bergwijn?
Bergwijn.
Sounds French, yeah?
Yeah.
Bergwijn. So can they actually, again repel the attacking force, the unresistible attacking force of Spurs?
It can happen.
Can happen.
Anything can happen. It's football. Anything can
I
happen.
know it's football. We're not talking about golf, but what do you think is gonna happen? Thanks for reminding me that this is football.
I'm scared of their defense. I'm scared of our defense actually.
But okay, what? You guys put up a good show. Clean sheet though against
if we play
the champions of England.
Yeah, true. But I don't know. I predict more of a like 1-3-0 win or 2-0 win, a low narrow win.
Is that narrow? Wow.
To win 2-0.
I'm not comfortable. I predict 3-0. What is comfortable for you? AOS 6 and above.
4-0, 3-0.
Hey. So that one is uncomfortable level,
A bit okay lah. 2-0 you can one goal in. They Aston Villa can need 1 goal in.
Okay lah.
Then maybe gonna draw also. We don't know what.
So for yourself, you think your eventual score prediction is
Probably
an uncomfortable 3-0 win.
2-0 lah.
2-0 lah. 2-0. Is it uncomfortable?
Who's gonna score?
Not really uncomfortable, but okay lah.
Bergwijn.
Bergwijn's gonna score.
Got think it will be Son.
Okay.
Probably Son and Bergwijn. Maybe
Oh, okay.
Bergwijn. Yeah.
Again,
So
maybe.
any play only of Man City game?
Yeah, maybe I really hope Bergwijn scores again.
Just
man.
opposite.
Yeah.
But then again, like now the whole race or the whole pursuit of Champions League is really hotting up for Chelsea, and then I think it was a good result. Like you guys got a one or rather a 2-2 draw at King Power Stadium.
Yeah.
Most pundits actually given the verdict that you guys will probably lose that game match. You did not.
We did not. Yeah.
For whatever reason you did not. You did. It was a result. Then that kind of, I don't know, give you a bit of breathing space. It wouldn't have made a difference though. Even if you draw, or you actually lost that game. It was a matter of 1 point.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like I say, it's a game of 5 margins, right? Like how Arsenal actually lost out on 1 point last season for Champions League. So maybe that was a valuable 1 point.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, and then now you guys are hot on their trail.
Yep.
Are you confident, Noah, that Spurs can nick it past Chelsea for the 4th spot?
If Chelsea's next game is against
United. They
right?
got the a tough run of fixtures,
We
right?
have a tough run.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Are you confident? You should be, right? Shouldn't you?
I'm confident, but not as confident as like a lot of Spurs fans. Like I feel like
Come on.
But this is again coming from a guy
balling.
who said that uncomfortable win is 3-0.
yeah.
Reverse psychology, Reverse psychology.
But to me, like I feel like how to say like I'm very scared of like because like Spurs has like the last
bottle-
few,
the bottle syndrome, the
bottle
bottle
syndrome
syndrome,
will come back.
The Sun FC.
But like I don't know. I really hope we catch up with Chelsea. Like really, in my heart, I really hope we catch
In your
up.
heart,
But
In your heart.
Yeah.
it's possible. Anything is possible.
In the court, you trust.
Yeah. Yeah. In the court, I trust. In the court.
Okay, moving on to my team, my beloved, and it's Arsenal. I don't even know, Newcastle, man. We play against Newcastle.
Arsenal home, right?
Yeah, Arsenal home. We got good record,
Guns blazing?
good records.
Guns are blazing.
Yeah, all guns blazing against them. So I'm not worried that what's the worst thing that can happen to Arsenal? A draw. It's not as if that we are not used to it.
Newcastle.
Newcastle already lah.
It's not
Joe
as if
Linton
that-
lah. Joe Linton.
It's not as if that we are not used to it. So the worst thing that can happen is a draw. By now, I'm already immune to it. For me, remember that season where okay, this is something that I really want to highlight. In one of the seasons where Poch did not have too many draws. Remember that one season? I think it was
Last season.
no, not last season. I think the other season.
Last
for
two.
the- Last two. So
Yeah.
every single time he mentioned that a draw is as good as a defeat. There's no difference between a draw and a defeat.
Yeah.
So that's why because they were questioning his tactics, like why every single time when you're in the dying minutes, you have a point, you still go all out attacking. Because he says that the difference between 1 and 3, is huge.
So huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you might as well you get the 3, and if you lose it, you end up with 0. So be it. And the table kind of tell. I remember that he said that he rather go for a win rather than avoiding a defeat because mathematically it does not make sense. And I think that is something that for me, an Arsenal fan, that's why I'm really grumpy, man, lately because we've been getting a lot of draws. I know. I mean the draw against you guys at Stamford. There are big positives to be taken out of that match for me. Fighting spirit, 10 men. That is the kind of draw that is really positive in my book at least. But then again, draw against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. I know again we went down to 10 men. That shouldn't have happened. At home against Sheffield, that shouldn't have happened. It kind of leave me. I'm quite beleaguered with the mindset right now in Arsenal fan base. We are forcing ourselves to look at positives because it's a brand new coach. Because it's Arteta. Sometimes we gotta be realistic, and I'm the biggest realist. And those who know me, people like Alexander Lee, Saiful, Talk, they would know that we have our brand, our own brand of Arsenal chat group. I kind of ran and pour my heart out because I feel that at times, like the 0-0 against Burnley. I know a lot has been said about Burnley. They are good right now. They have good string of results against Leicester, against United. But man, we are the Arsenal, man. We are the Arsenal. Like, how can we now be satisfied with draws? Because right now, with all the draws that we are getting at this current moment, we are still stuck at 10. It's not as if we are making progress with the draws. What's the smoke for?
The pride of London. Pride of London.
Wow.
It feels like the whole. I don't know. The thing is, I'm not trying to be someone who is negative about it. You know, I love what Arteta is trying to do. But then again, having said that, let's not really make anything out of it. Like saying that, we have a shit squad. Hey, no, we don't have a shit squad, man. We've got the third biggest wage bill, in Premier League. How can they be shit? Maybe the recruitment wasn't right. But I compare this to, when Arteta took over the Arsenal's job, we had Mourinho in contention, and so was Carlo Ancelotti. Pochettino ruled himself out. He would never do it.
Yeah.
Right? So no, that's it. I wouldn't say I would have gone for Poch, but I really don't mind saying Poch. Another Sol Campbell show. I would love for that to happen. But then that is me being, again, immature about it and trying to take a mickey out of Spurs fans. Yeah. But then again, if you put again, realism in the whole decision making, we had three of them: Arteta, Ancelotti, and also Mourinho. Look at those two. Let's start with Ancelotti, man. Everton. Do you guys think that Everton has a better squad than Arsenal? Look at in terms of quality of squad, right? How can they have better than us? But because right now in the table they are ahead of us.
Top 7.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, 7 or 8. When Ancelotti took them, they were about 2 points away from the relegation zone. They were lying in 15th. Yeah. And now they are already making they are making inroads right now throughout the season. Now they are lying above Arsenal. Yeah. Same thing could be said about Mourinho. You guys were 14.
Yeah.
4 points away from the relegation zone, and now you guys are fighting for Champions League.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to bash Arteta. I like what he's doing right now, but come on, let's not make beautiful reasons just to sugarcoat draws, because I don't think it's working out for Arsenal's cause. We got to say it as it is. A draw is not good enough. It's really not good enough. Especially with I don't really know, man. For Arsenal, what are we trying to aspire to right now? Because for me, the season is a complete write-off. I don't know how to feel already. If it's a draw, if it's a loss, so what? He has come to a point whereby, so what? What are we fighting for? Right now, it's not looking like we are fighting for anything, and we are really comfortable, just probably babysit our emotions and say that it's okay. It's not okay, man. It's not okay. For me, it's not okay. You guys can say what you want. I think it's really not okay that right now we are in this predicament, and our fans. Again, I'm not trying to go and on this attacking onslaught on my fan base, but sometimes you gotta just separate reality from what you choose to believe. Because right now, what I believe, we are not good enough, and right now that's why I say it's a must. It's not only it's a must win against Newcastle. I want us to spank Newcastle because it's been a long time coming. I can't even remember when was the last time we actually scored more than 2 goals.
Fulham.
Oh my god, not that bad. But
5-1 what?
But maybe that's the league one, But and then you got issues like Alexander Lacazette still being chosen ahead of people like Pepe, and this is the same striker, that was so revered in the French league, and this is also the same striker that has not scored away from home in the league for 1 year. The last time Lacazette scored for Arsenal in an away game in the Premier League was against Huddersfield, and that happened in February last year. Wow. And this is, you're talking about your main number 9, and yet he's still getting picked. You have Ozil, who has not registered any assists or any goals, and yet he is still being picked. I don't think that kind of this kind of practice will happen in Spurs under Mourinho, especially. Maybe under Poch it would happen. I think that was one of his biggest shortcoming.
Yes,
favoritism,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
But I don't think Mourinho would ever condone that kind of act. And same with Frank, man. Look at Pulisic. Your star man. Stranded at the sideline. And when he was interviewed, he said that no, he's not ready for it. I don't see enough commitment from the training ground. It is what it is. If you have to draw Arteta, I think you gotta walk the talk. Because when he had his first interview, he was talking about a good game, saying that I will pick players based on their performance. Again, you look at performance, what do you look for? Maybe you have a different definition of performance. At the end of the day, the stats, figures, they will be telling if you're doing well or not. Alright?
Yes.
But that's a bit of me ranting about Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think for this one, I have a good feeling 3-1.
Yes.
We're not going to keep one shit.
3-1. Right?
Yeah, I think this is finally the time we will break our duck of scoring more than 2. It's not going to be a draw, guys. Definitely not a draw.
3-1.
But yeah, 3-1. I think this is the time. And please, for the love of God or any religion that you believe in, Arteta, drop Mesut, drop him. It's okay to play Alexander because at Emirates, he's quite a king. He's quite a powerhouse. It's away from home. There's a bit more of a touchy issue. Okay, agree? No?
Yeah.
Okay, are you happy? Happy seeing Arsenal in the current plight that we are in?
Yeah, like
I don't know what to feel.
Uh-huh.
I prefer not to speak.
If I
Because
speak?
I'm really actually make trouble. And I got big trouble because of this.
okay, maybe in the previous episode I said, you know, like that Leicester against Chelsea, that will define our season. So, will Arsenal and Newcastle define Arsenal?
I wouldn't define the season because why? In terms of what the season means for us right now, you know, it has, like I mentioned, it has a total new definition, and I need to hear from the board and from Arteta himself. You know, what is right now your key indicator? Like, what do you want to achieve out of this remainder or remaining season? I want to know, man, because I know you guys know for sure, and it's really hard for us. Like, you are watching, and it's like you are driving headlessly. You're aimlessly rather, like you don't know where to go. You just burning gas. Right? I need to know. As a fact, I need to know. If you come up to us and say, hey, we are planning to at least achieve Europa, I'm not going to be ashamed of it, man, because I understand the predicament that we are in.
Yes.
But let's put a marker. If you say it's Europa League, then I will cling on to a bit of hope that at least there's a bit of excitement. You know, now that we are 10, we win or we draw, we go up 9, and then we go down again to 11. You know, that kind of yo-yo effect. It's not doing me any good mentally. I'm so distraught right now. I'm supporting
It looks
Arsenal.
more like Everton is going to get the Europa League spot.
I won't be surprised.
I'm not trying to
I
say
won't be surprised.
I'm
I won't be surprised.
not surprised.
And the thing is, I'm not saying that I champion the move for Ancelotti to come to Arsenal. At first, I really liked Ancelotti. I really
thought Ancelotti.
I thought he was
yeah.
tailor-made for Arsenal. You know, given again the amount of issues that we have on hand, I thought that a big character should come in. Because if you all know, right, I wanted Mourinho myself. You know, but Mourinho went the other way. You know, and kudos to him, man. I'm not gonna make a fool of myself saying that, you know, he chose the wrong club. He chose the right club for me, and this is me being honest. He chose the right club, right project. No, I wouldn't know the right board or not, but judging by your current transfer activity, it looks like your board is backing him up. You know, but I thought that we should have gone for Arteta anyway because of longevity issues and stuff. But the issue I have is, I think the first transfer window under Arteta, that was a bit somber for me. It shows that our board, you know, a lot has been made. Oh, we should be positive. It was a good loan signing, blah blah blah. But hey, we are Arsenal. No, how could we be going out for loans only? It's almost like we are becoming Barcelona.
Wow.
Why are we becoming?
What's with the Lona?
Yeah, I just thought it would rhyme. Why are we going out for loans? You know, when it comes to just economic standing, right? Arsenal is one of the richest club, you know.
So you're going for Sheng Siong or?
Hey, this is what the Sheng Siong, bro. Because Sheng Siong out of stock already. Everything.
Dari supermarket lah.
Hey, this is provision again. This is provision shop. This is one level, one tier below. And we are going for loan signings and stuff. And yet people are trying to pick up positivity out of it. I'm like, let's save it for another day lah. Let's save it for another day. You know, let's save it for another day. But yeah, let's move on to the next one, Eric. What's the next big one that we have right now?
Let's talk about this Wolves against Leicester.
Wow.
Exciting match.
Two domestic cats.
Yeah. Really
Going head to head.
Yeah.
One is actually fighting for Champions League. Actually, two of them are fighting
Both
for
of them
Champions League.
are
Both of them are fighting for
them.
Champions
Yeah.
League. It's going to be an interesting game.
Will Leicester stay up there?
No, I think it's safe to say that Leicester will actually seal the third spot.
Right.
I think so. It's quite safe. This is Leicester playing. This is away from home.
Away from home, yep.
You know what? I won't be surprised if Leicester take, man. I won't be surprised.
I won't be surprised Leicester loses.
Oh really? Because I feel like looking at Leicester, again they are good in their home form.
Yep.
But I watch them a lot playing away, and they look really relatively confident and superior playing away. You know, if anything for us to take from, you know, the previous experience, they went over to Newcastle, gave them a footballing lesson. You know, in a place like Newcastle, St James's Park, to get a result so convincing. That was really a testament of how good they are right now under Brendan. With Wolves, I don't know, I feel that they are a bit more patchy when it comes to home form. I feel like they are always better away. I always feel the way that Nuno set up his team, right? When he is being tasked to go on the front foot, to be the one attacking, to be the one dominant or dominating, he usually fluffs the line. For me, at least. So I think for this one, I'm going to go for Leicester. I think Leicester's going to take it.
Scoreline?
I won't be surprised if it's going to be a 1-0.
1-0 to Leicester.
Yeah.
I think it might be a draw. 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
Because I feel Wolves are the type of player. Because honestly, Wolves really have to credit Nuno, man.
Of
I
course,
tell you, he
yeah.
set his team up.
Yeah.
Whoa, he's definitely good, man. He bought. I don't know who he bought. He bought 2 new players, right?
He did one from Olympiacos.
Yeah, Prudence.
Yeah.
He's very good. Definitely good.
Yeah.
Raul Jimenez against Vardy.
Wow.
But the thing is, Raul Jimenez has been involved 49% in all Wolves goals this season.
So if you snuff him out, that's almost half the goals gone.
Yeah, exactly.
For Wolves.
But then now Vardy hasn't scored in the last 7 games. So I think Noah's prediction might be true.
1-1.
Are you going with him as well?
Yeah.
So 1-1, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I think that is also quite season defining. I think if Leicester get away, they go away from the Molineux with a victory, that's probably a big stamp on that third spot.
Yeah.
I think there's no taking away from it really. Yep. The next one on our list, what is of interest right now?
The ones are gonna be the champions soon. Norwich against Liverpool.
Okay. Let's make it a challenge. Let's make it a challenge. Every single time when we visit the ground of Liverpool, when we talk about Liverpool, let's keep it to just 3 seconds each for prediction for Liverpool. Because it makes no sense for us to go any deeper. They are going to win anyway. Norwich, Liverpool. Scoreline? 1, 2, 3.
Liverpool 3, Norwich 1.
4-0.
4-0. 2-0. Okay, move on. Okay, but big up.
Really not gonna talk about it.
Let's big up Liverpool. Alright. Again, they played 2 matches in the span of 3 days. West Ham, Southampton. They showed no to zero signs of fatigue. No, there wasn't any sign of chink in their armour. The first one was a 2-0 victory. And then that one was 4. They scored 4, before they went on this long break. How do we stop this machine? Is there even a way to stop them? Is there even a way to stop them?
VR also cannot stop them.
No, VR won't stop them. VR is the one that's making sure they won't stop. But then again, I don't know, man. I'm so scared.
Fighting mentality.
This is me beyond scared. I think I'm gonna give it to them. If it's gonna happen this season for them to go, they have won the league. For those of you Liverpool fans who say that we are still taking it 1 game at a time,
Shut up. You won already lah.
You guys won it already.
Stop being humble.
Stop being safe about it. You guys won already. Congratulations.
It's been a long wait, right? So take it.
30 years,
30 years. Alright, take it.
And I'm sure all the Liverpool fans out there hate me. Okay? I know. Okay? I'm telling you guys deserve it.
Take it lah. Okay? Go and bask in your glory. No stopping Liverpool. And I'm really running out of words to describe them. I think it's the best way to describe them is for us not to say anything.
Okay, move on to the next
Okay, move on to the next.
Man City and West Ham.
Man City, West Ham.
Wait, this is...
In the Islamic world, this is what I would term as Hari Raya Haji. This is Idul Adha for us, for Man City rather. This is where people will get sacrificed at the Etihad Stadium. This is where West Ham will be the sacrificial lamb. And this is where also we should not spend a lot of time talking about it, because they will make a rendang out of West Ham. Okay, so I think for me 4-0.
Same, 4-0.
You?
5-0.
Really?
Okay.
Too much, 4,
Yeah, 4-0, man.
Unanimous. 4-0. Everybody. Sheffield. Sheffield against Brighton.
That's the next.
Sheffield United also another one.
If they win this and Chelsea loses,
What's the implication?
it's gonna be like 1 point away.
This next.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, alamak, this one. Yeah, no, correct lah. Oh, this one, next one ah.
Yeah, it's the next
Okay.
one. Oh wait,
Oh no. Date to be confirmed.
Need to be
No.
confirmed. Aston Villa against Sheffield.
Paisi, yeah. So right now, yeah, I think we've covered almost everything.
Pretty much about it.
Pretty much, yeah. Not a lot of games though.
Yeah, no.
I really hope the storm, whatever storm that was being named after that storm,
Storm Sierra.
Sierra wouldn't come into play lah. We don't need
Please.
another foreign intervention after VAR. Now the storm.
Then after the Wuhan.
How are you coping with one?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good lah. Bye.
How is it affect life? This is off topic lah. But let's talk something beyond football.
Please do take care.
Yeah. How is it
The total
been
defeat.
affecting you? Like, is there any change of lifestyle from the end?
No.
No, nothing.
Yes.
Life goes on.
Life goes on. And
But yeah,
goes
just
on.
take care.
Yeah, but for those man, like especially the frontliners, those who working in the hospital.
Yeah, heads off.
I read this really disgusting, news feed.
The paramedic got turned away, right?
Yeah. And then another one, the nurse got chased out from the public transport because they peeped into her bag and they saw the uniform. How disgusting can we be, man? Come on, guys. This is the time where we show solidarity. If a Chelsea, Spurs, and Arsenal fan can sit together and talk about football and have our arms around a Spurs fan, why can't you show the same thing? Right? No?
Yes. No need to call people names. Imbecile, disgusting.
We don't have to revisit. We don't have to revisit that horrific story anymore. But then again, it's something that we got a bit of time right now. Quickly, Champions League around the corner already.
Yeah, man. Leipzig.
He's good, Leipzig.
They're good, man.
They're
Sabitzer,
they're good, man.
Forsberg, plus their
defense is quite watertight. If they want to be like, I watched the game. I think over the one thing good about this international break, I got to actually catch up with other leagues.
Yeah.
I watched two of them, the Milan derby and also Leipzig against Munich.
Derby was fantastic.
Yeah, and to be honest, right, the result for Leipzig and Munich, it was a stalemate, but it was far from boring. It was one of the best nearly I've ever watched. Good defending act, good attacking prowess shown by Bayern Munich. And what are the ironies? Those are the two teams that you guys will be facing. Munich for you. How confident, Eric? After this, right? After this, straight away is Champions League, right?
After United, after Spurs, and then after Spurs lah.
Yeah.
Oh, after Spurs first, then Munich. You happy?
I'm scared lah.
You're scared.
I really want to go back to the Champions League final.
You always scared. Everybody's
That's not
scared.
gonna
But scared later 3-0, 4-0.
Don't keep saying I said a mistake, man. But like, really, Leipzig is a very good team. I think they are really doing very well. They are doing damn well.
Credit to them.
So, I'm scared that we actually get out of the round of 16. Obviously, we are scared lah. It's one of the better teams this year in Bundesliga.
Yeah, first man.
Yeah.
No, Munich
first.
Yeah, Munich from.
But
by 1 point only.
1 point only, but really, Leipzig is a powerhouse this year.
Yeah.
So, I'm scared.
But let's say, hypothesis, if let's say you guys bow out of this round, would that mean also that now you can concentrate all your resources on the FA Cup and probably perhaps a Champions League spot? Would that be a blessing in disguise?
To me, trophies matter lah. We all know this but really right now, right, we need to get top 4. If we want to go Champions League, we really need top 4.
Yep.
And then definitely we need to win a trophy at least. But if Mourinho doesn't win any trophy,
Trofeino.
Yeah, when he leave, right,
Trophy Mourinho.
he'll be called a failure in specialists again.
Specialist
Specialist a failure, whatever.
And this one you can hantam him.
Specialist failure, but I always back more to the call.
Alright, Eric.
No, you have to respect.
Yeah, I respect him. I respect him the most.
He has more trophies than the club itself. So
That's the truth. So don't get angry, man.
That's about it that we have for you guys. Next week we'll be back. I hope you like our new setting.
Yes.
Good setting. Thank you, Noah.
Yeah, no
But
problem.
until then, Napshot Studio.
Studio.
Are we doing this?
Yes.
Okay.